Today we're working on the long step pass and different finishes. The first thing we're going to do is just work a drill for the entry to the long step pass. We'll start the long step pass from the knee slide position. Essentially what we're doing with the long step is changing the angle of approach for passing the guard. So right now I'm approaching not exactly straight on, okay, but I'm approaching in a way that if Coach Jamie were to defend, she would need to frame at this angle, okay? Where I'm gonna end up with the long step, she's gonna need to frame at this angle, okay? And her arms are going to be much weaker pushing me from here than they would be from here, okay? Something else that this is gonna help is it's gonna help me to get my hips around the line of her knees, okay? Much easier than if I had to pull her knee apart from her ribs, or if I had to try to beat this top leg with physical force, okay? So I'm gonna start with what we call long step grips. That's gripping the straight collar grip here and the pants grip, just like a Toriado grip at the bottom of the pants. There's other acceptable grips as well, but for this drill, we'll just start with these grips, okay? So what I'm gonna need to do is drop my knee and my forehead at the same time. So my knee drops to the mat as my forehead comes in right about at the center of Coach Jamie's chest, kind of at like her sternum. Okay, so my forehead and my knee drop. From here, I begin shifting my hips. As I shift my hips, my elbow hits the mat, okay, and then my hips will hit the mat. Notice how my hips are just about in line with her shoulders. If my hips are any lower, all I do is scoot up. Just like this. Again, I want that angle where Coach Jamie looks like she's pushing me from above head, okay? So I'm like this. And for this drill, I also don't worry about taking my foot out. I find a lot of people, when they first start using the long step pass, worry too much about pulling their back foot out, and they don't focus enough on shifting their hip. So what it ends up looking like for a lot of people in the beginning is they'll do like this, okay, without actually shifting the hip. So Coach Jamie, try to latch onto my leg. Yeah, like that. So if I try to kick like this, okay, she can still follow me, like do like a hamstring curl. Yeah, she can still follow my leg here. What's really important is I shift my hip, okay, because now I can move myself further and further away, and that will make taking this leg out much easier. So for this drill, this is it. All I'm doing is putting my head down and doing like a big hip escape up there, okay?